Hello everyone, my name is Behruz. Welcome back to another General English 1 video. Today we are going to work on Unit 4. So let's go to page 24. Yes, here we are. The title of this unit is My Family Album. There's a conversation. And Hideo brings his family album to school, read the conversation and practice. Okay guys, I have something to show you. It's my family album. Robin, this is great. Yes, who is this? This is my father. This is my mother. Is she your sister? No, she's not. She's my cousin. Her name is Lucy. Are these your grandparents? Yes, they are. They're my lovely grandparents. Who's that boy? This is my best friend Josh. Whose garden is this? This is our family garden. Whose motorcycle is that? It's Simon's motorcycle, my cousin. So let's go to the grammar part. What do we have here? We have possessive adjectives. The possessive adjectives can be used when something belongs to someone or a group of people or a thing. For example, here we have subject pronouns. Let me use this cursor. Yes, we have subject pronouns. For subject pronouns, we have I, you, he, she, it, you, we, and they. And for possessive adjectives, we use my, your, his, her, its, your, our, and their. So here, what do we have here? Let me go down a little bit. Okay, I think this is the bottom of the page. Okay, so the possessive adjectives always come before a noun. That is why they are called adjectives. So when something is for you, you should say, for example, let me see, this is my phone. My phone, not this phone is my, or this phone my. This is my phone. So adjectives come before nouns. So there's an example here. For example, my name is Mehmet, not name my is Mehmet. So number 2, this is my dog. Its name is Nigel. Its name is Nigel. Look, take a look at here. Here is very important. Let me use the highlight marker here. I just want to show you. Let me zoom a little bit. If I can zoom and if I can go down a little bit, that would be very good. Yes, here we are. Let me just highlight it. Oh, it's very big. Let me just, yeah, it's better. Look at this. Here, you shouldn't use this apostrophe when you want to use possessive adjectives, because when you use this apostrophe refers to it is. So we cannot say it is name is Nigel, because we cannot use two verbs in one sentence. So this is a very common mistake and you need to avoid this mistake. Okay, so let's go to the next page. Let me go down. Okay, possessive S. What is possessive S? Okay, possessive S can be used when there is either a proper noun or a noun, not a subject pronoun. What is a proper noun? Proper noun is like, for example, Behruz or Istanbul, or a name of a country or city or people, or a noun. For example, father or brother or dog or whatever. Okay, but not a subject pronoun. Subject pronouns are like I, you, he, she, it, you, we, and they. So for number 1, what do we have for number 1? Okay, it is Simon's motorcycle, not it's Simon car, or it's Simon's car. So you need this apostrophe S after the name to show that that thing belongs to that person or that thing. For example, another one. When the subject of the sentence is a singular noun, we put the apostrophe before the S. Look, my brother's car. But when there is another example, my friend's car. So as you can see, the apostrophe is before S. So let's go to rule number 3. When the subject of the sentence is a plural noun, here it's not a singular noun, because my brother and my friend are just one thing. But here we have a plural noun. We put the apostrophe after the S. For example, my brother's cars. As you can see, the apostrophe is after S to show that this belongs to my brother's, not just one brother, or my friend's cars. Here, when you put apostrophe after S, you show that the subject or the owner of the thing is not singular and it is plural. Okay, the question word for possessive, for possession actually. We have whose. Whose is the question word for possession. For example, whose book is this? Oh, that's Norse's book. Not whose book is this. So you need to be careful because the sound is the same, pronunciation is the same. When you say whose book, or here again, whose book. So the only thing you need to know is that the question word for possession is whose. So for another example, we have whose is this? You can say it's my umbrella, thanks. So we have two ways to ask a question for possession. First, whose book is this? Or whose is this? For question number 2, you for example, you show it. You show it and you say, whose is this? Okay, but then you don't have it in your hand, or you want to say what the thing is. You just ask whose book is this. But when you show it directly, you just have to say whose is this. Okay, let's go for let me turn this off. Exercise 1, what do we have here? Complete the dialogues with the proper possessive adjective. So you need to use possessive adjectives to complete the conversations here. So for number 1, we have A and B. Is this your pen? And let me, yes, here. So is this your pen? Yes, it is. Or yes, it is my pen. And this is how you need to use, look, possessive adjective, before and now. So before and now. Very good. Let's continue. Let's go down a little bit. Okay, this is the end of page 25. Let's go to page 26. For exercise 2, what do we have here? Let me see. Okay. Correct the mistakes in the sentences. So there are some mistakes in the questions you see. That's a cute dog. What's its name? As you can see, I told you before, this apostrophe is wrong for possessive adjectives. So write it without the apostrophe to show the possession here. Okay, let's go down a little bit for the vocabulary part. What do we have here? We have family members and close friends for male and female. So for male, we have grandfather, father, brother, boy, man, son, boyfriend, and husband. And as you can see, all are male. And for the female version, we have grandmother, mother, sister, girl, woman, daughter, girlfriend, and wife. Okay. As you have learned before, you should use he for male nouns and she for the female nouns. So, for example, my wife works very hard. So, wife is a she. So, we continue. She's a salesperson, not he's a salesperson. Okay? And here, some nouns in English are irregular, which means you need to change the formation. What does it mean? Let's go down. Let's go down a little bit. Yes. Singular and plural. For example, we have man, woman, child, and person. So when you want to add s to the end of them, you cannot, because you need to change the formation. And as you can see, we have man here and we have men here. We have woman, we have women, we have child, we have children, we have person, we have people. It's very important to know. So one person, two people, one man, two men, or one child, two children. Okay, so for plural nouns, you need to use they or their. For example, children like football so much. They play football a lot. So children, they. Not he or she play it a lot. Okay, let's go down. Let me see something here. I don't want to miss anything. Okay, let's go to page 27. So we have an exercise, exercise 3, complete the table below. You just have to put singular nouns, we have subject pronouns, we have possessive adjectives. So you need to complete. The first one has been done for you. We have man, men. He and they, his, their. And for exercise 4, complete the passage below, use the table above to help you. So what you need to do is put, yes, you need to put singular nouns, plural nouns, subject pronouns, or possessive adjectives to complete exercise 4. Okay, now it is time to start Unit 4B. What do we have here? It's a delicious burger. So, there's a conversation. Let's see what it is about. John, Hideo, and Robin are looking for a place to eat a good burger. So, John starts. I'm very hungry. The school's food is not very good. Let's eat fast food today. Robin says, that's a very good idea. Hideo says, I know a famous place. Let's go there. And John says, let's go then. The conversation continues. They arrive at the restaurant. It's very crowded. Hideo says, yes, it is. It's famous for its burgers. Yes, they're great, and they aren't expensive. Yes, they are really cheap and tasty. And see how beautiful they are. The colors are so beautiful together. So what can we see here? We have hungry, good, famous, crowded, famous, great, expensive, cheap, tasty, beautiful. So as you can see, yes, we are talking about adjectives in English. Okay, let's go for, I will explain what they are. For the vocabulary part, we have a list of common adjectives. What are the common adjectives? Like hungry, beautiful, cheap, expensive, great, good, crowded, famous. For colors, we have red, blue, black, yellow, green, purple, gray, white. And for nationalities, because nationalities are also adjectives. So Turkish, American, Belgian, Iranian or Iranian, Colombian, Russian, Tunisian, and Nigerian. Okay, let's go down a little bit. Okay, exercise 1. Match the colors with the questions on the left. So, what color is the sun? The answer is yellow. So, the first one has been done for you. The snow is, what color is the sky? And our blood is, what color is grass? And let's go for the grammar part. The grammar part for adjectives. Adjectives are used to describe a noun. What does it mean? Number one, adjectives always come before nouns, not after. But before I get to this part, adjectives, when you have a noun, for example, we have car, we have a cell phone, we have a house, we need to describe it. We need to say if it is good, big, or expensive, cheap. This is how we explain something. This is how we describe something. Beautiful, ugly, overweight, fat. So they are the adjectives we use to describe a noun. So there are some rules. Rule number one, they always come before a noun, not after. For example, a small dog, not a dog, small. And no plural form for adjectives. I have 2 new phones, not I have 2 news phones. So you need to be careful when we have, let me use this highlight marker. Yes, 2 new phones. So when you have 2 new phones, you shouldn't add s to the end of new because it is not acceptable. So for number 2, after am is are, we can use an adjective. For example, sorry, I'm late. Late here is an adjective, and it is very old. So as you can see, we have am is are, and after that we have an adjective. Use articles a or an when an adjective and a noun come together. This is interesting. So interesting is an adjective, but this is an interesting book. Because we have a noun here, so we need an article. You look, an interesting book is interesting. So we use an because interesting starts with I, and I is a vowel. So and you cannot say this is interesting book. Or we have it's a beautiful car, not it's beautiful car. So a is necessary to use when adjectives and a noun come together. So don't make this mistake. Let's go down a little bit again. Where is it? Okay, let's go down. Exercise 2. What do we have here for exercise 2? Put the words in the correct order. So you have to just number them. Which one is number 1? Which one is number 2? For example, this is a nice car. Let me write it here for you, if I can do it. Let me write it here. Yes. This is a nice car. So this is a nice car. So as you can see, I have a here. Why? Because I have a car. So when you have adjective and a noun together, so using the article is necessary. Okay? This is how you do exercise 2. Let's go down. Let's go to the next page. This is exercise 3. Correct the mistakes in the reading part. So we have 5 mistakes to yes, here we have 5 mistakes to find. So BMW is a very expensive, is a very nice car, and it is also expensive. So BMW is a very nice car. So there are 5 mistakes. Find them and correct them. I think this is, it must be the end of unit 4. Let me see. Let me see. It must be the end. Yes, that's the end of unit 4. That's it, guys.